In Shining World, the Compassion Award news from Australia. Free the Bears is a registered charity founded in 1995 by Miss Mary Houghton upon learning about captive bears suffering in bile extraction sites. Miss Houghton was deeply touched and wished to rescue these beautiful beings. After drafting a petition and collecting signatures of support, Miss Houghton was soon able to found Free the Bears. Since then, Free the Bears and its team have rescued over 950 captive sun, moon, and sloth bears to assist in the animals' rehabilitation. This organization has also created rescue sanctuaries in Aulac or Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. These spaces provide bear houses, cub nurseries, and wildlife hospitals that treat a variety of rescued animals. The Laos Haven has a pangolarium for rescued pangolins and other reptiles.
When I started this fund, I didn't believe that it would turn into something so big, and we've rescued so many bears. I thought just to rescue a bear and throw it a couple of coconuts to eat, that would be it. But of course it's not. That's just the beginning. And I've learned so much about other people and their life's conditions, the poverty they suffer. I've learned a lot. But if you can do something just to improve some small thing on this planet while you're here, then you've done your job.
Touched by the dedicated work carried out by this organization, Supreme Master Ching thankfully present the Shining World Compassion Award to Free the Bears and $10,000 in loving support of your noble and caring work with all love and gratitude in divine grace. Our association members were happy to present Miss Mary Houghton with the award letter and crystalline plaque, as well as Master's publications, DVDs, and financial gift.
Free the Bears has saved over 1,000 of the most vulnerable species, sun, moon, and sloth bears, with hundreds being rehabilitated in your sanctuaries located in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. You've had amazing successes helping to end captive dancing bears in India and reducing bile farming by working with governments to enforce laws, advising traditional medicine practitioners of alternatives, and reducing consumer demand through education programs. It's not just bears that benefit from your rescues. 20 animal species, including birds, civets, leopards, macaques, pangolins, red pandas, and tortoises, are sheltered until they can be released.
Miss Houghton joyfully accepted Master's award and gifts on behalf of Free the Bears.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. That's absolutely beautiful and so generous. It's absolutely generous and very humbling to receive such awards and such words of compassion and understanding of our work. It's absolutely wonderful.
We are overjoyed and offer our sincere accolades to Miss Mary Houghton and the entire Free the Bears organization for your life-saving and uplifting work. May you, your team, and the precious animals you safeguard be always blessed and shielded by the heavens.
Ukraine and Hungary commit to bettering relations. At a recent joint press conference held in Ukraine's capital city of Kyiv, Ukraine's Foreign Minister, His Excellency Dmytro Kuleba, and Hungary's Foreign Minister, His Excellency Peter Szijjártó, agreed to seek common ground on the Transcarpathia border region. Although now belonging to Ukraine, it was formerly within the Austro-Hungarian Empire and currently home to approximately 150,000 ethnic Hungarians. In 2017, Ukraine adopted a language law making it mandatory for school lessons in Transcarpathia to be taught in Ukrainian. The Hungarian Foreign Minister has suggested setting up a working group to resolve differing views regarding this issue. His counterpart also hopes to resolve other political and cultural challenges between the two countries. Bravo, Your Excellencies Dmytro Kuleba and Peter Szijjártó, for strengthening ties between Ukraine and Hungary. May your nations flourish with everlasting peace in divine radiance.
Artificial cornea restores septuagenarian's vision. 78-year-young Jamal Forani from Haifa, Israel, is the first ever recipient of an artificial cornea dubbed K-Pro that contains no donor tissue and totally fuses with the eye wall. Mr. Forani, who has been blind for 10 years, had previously undergone 4 cornea transplants. each eventually failing. After this implant, he rejoiced on seeing his 2-month-old grandson for the first time. Dr. Gilad Litvin is the Israeli inventor of the artificial implant, which consists of a non-degradable synthetic nanotissue that can replace a scarred, opacified, or deformed cornea. Because the artificial cornea eliminates the need for a donor, it has the potential to restore sight to millions. Our jubilant applause, Dr. Litvin and medical team, wishing you many years of enjoying the exquisite sights of our world, Jamal Forani. May the vision of many be restored by this amazing advancement in divine illumination.
Biodegradable plastics production increases significantly in China. The manufacture of degradable plastic has substantially expanded in China as the industry steps up to provide a sustainable alternative to several kinds of single-use plastics that were banned in China's large cities in 2020. The prohibition will be implemented nationwide in 2025. According to a new Greenpeace East Asia report, the number of the specialized composting facilities able to fully degrade these alternative plastics quickly and efficiently need to be expanded across the globe to meet future disposal volume needs. Thank you, Greenpeace East Asia, for your important paper, and China for working to address plastics pollution. China is a Shining World Leadership Award for Wise Governance recipient and a laureate of 6 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection, Environmental Protection, Wildlife Protection, and Compassionate Protection. In the mercy of the Buddhas, may sufficient composting facilities soon become available to ensure biodegradable plastics fully decompose and thus safeguard the environment, humans, and animals.
City authorities create tent city for homeless. The municipality of Lawrence, Kansas, United States, has erected Camp Woody, a campsite in a park consisting of 20 tents for those without homes. Each tent is equipped with heaters and electricity, and there are also heated laundry facilities and restrooms. It was built with $377,000 in funds from the federal government's Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security CARES Act. Lawrence has partnered with the Burton Nash Community Mental Health Center to provide resources at the camp that assist residents in securing stable housing and employment. Staff are on site 24/7, and the project will continue until the end of March 2021. The city hopes that Camp Woody will be a model for others to follow. Thank you, Lawrence, for putting extra effort into caring for individuals in need. May compassion in action become a beloved motif of our times and God's benevolence.
Leading Brazilian vegan meat company prospers internationally. Brazilian vegan food startup Fazenda Futuro, or Future Farms, has successfully collaborated with the Dutch firm Future Food Group to bring the world new plant-based protein alternatives, including the Future Burger, Future Meatball, Future Sausage, and Future Means. The products are being sold in the Netherlands and Britain, including the UK-based supermarket chain Sainsbury's, who witnessed very successful Future Farm sales in January that outperformed the retailer's projected consumer demand. Future Farm's offerings already have enjoyed outstanding success in the United Arab Emirates, and there are plans for the brand to enter the markets of other European nations and the United States. The company has declared its mission is to make meat packers obsolete. Bravo, Future Farm and partners. We are cheering on your success. May your noble ideal set the new standard for the food industry in the wisdom of the Providence.
United States emergency room physician and pilot saves human and animal lives. Dr. Frederick Polk, medical director of Northwest Emergency in Amarillo, Texas, uses his plane to fly patients to other Texas cities for medical assistance free of charge. In addition, the caring doctor flies animals who are at risk of being euthanized in crowded Texas shelters to facilities in other states that have more room, or to families wanting to provide a sweet animal friend with a loving home. Commenting on his piloting job, Dr. Polk said, "It's just so much fun. You know, you get to fly around the country and give back at the same time. Do a little good in the world." Our sincere appreciation, Dr. Frederick Polk, for your outstanding display of selflessness. In the loving protection of the divine, may you and your precious passengers, human and animal, always enjoy smooth flights and blue skies.
Supreme Master Ching joyfully present Dr. Frederick Polk the Shining World Compassion Award plus a humble gift of $15,000 as a symbol of grateful support for your noble endeavor. May heaven give you huge good marks and protect you always. We love your work.